Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Wi-Fi Currency Years, and today I'm bringing you guys another video. Today is 9:24 a.m. So market session is actually about to open, like literally about 5 minutes and change. I woke up a little bit late, but better late than never. Today is January 23rd, and today is Friday. Today is Fake Out Friday. So today we are gonna take it really slow and see what setups we're gonna be looking at. I'm about to literally jump into the charts right now, start marking them up so we can go in and see what we got cooking. But today, hopefully, is another good day, and we're just gonna find out if it's a good day or not. So we're gonna jump into the charts right now so we can get cooking because I woke up late. So uh, that's about it right now. So let's do it. All right, guys. What's up? So let's jump into the charts real quick. First, we got Nas 100. We're gonna go ahead and mark up our zones right now, which will be this will be my support zone that I'm looking to take my trade off of. And this will be my resistance zone that I will be looking to take my trade off of, or this zone more preferably. It's just depending if we do get past that zone or not. Now we look into US 30. US 30 also looks pretty nice on the support zone. And then resistance zone wise, I would like to see a push above these highs. And possibly I could possibly entertain this area right here too. So I prefer to see sales over anything just because of how much cleaner it looks. But we're gonna see what we can get cooking. Let's see, US 30 longs. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look the greatest, but doesn't look bad. Got this one right here. Last one, two shorts. And then we have Nas longs. Just like that, we marked our freaking charts and so fast. That's how easy my strategy is. But we're gonna be super patient today, guys. It is Fake Out Friday. If I do see a move happening, I prefer to see that move happen and take the trade than for me to miss out. But if I don't see a move happening, then I'm just not gonna take a trade today. I'd rather preserve the capital that I have gained and be up 2% for the week rather than lose and be down. We're gonna go and see what happens. Market opens up in less than 1 minute, so we're gonna see what's cooking today. All right, guys. The market opens up in 5 seconds. As you guys can see, this zone has already been violated, so this zone is literally irrelevant now. And now we're just looking at US 30 on one screen. I'm looking at Nas on the other screen. US 30 is not making a push, but Nas seems to be making a push. Let me open up my trade locker on my other phone. Hopefully I can open it up in time in case I do want to take this trade, which it is respecting the zone, so that's nice for me to know. Looks like it's about to push past that zone. We're just waiting to see what happens. All right. I took a sell off for that. Not a sell, but I took a buy off of that. Let's see if we can get lucky today. I don't think we're going to get lucky today. US 30 is stuck on one spot. I was not going to take the trade off of this spot just because I just don't really feel comfortable on that area. I prefer to see this right here, to be honest with you. Which US 30 looks like to be making a move. But we're still going to see. That was a horrible trade, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I did take this trade off. I was thinking that if we were going to sell off for US 30, we would actually see some movement, but we didn't see no movement. So that was a loss in US 30. And then Nas, it's probably going to be a loss too. So I'm probably going to be back at break even today, which is fine. I'm a little bit risky, which is fine with me. I did take 2 losses. Both trades didn't play out. So it is what it is. I was hoping to see a push off of this resistance zone. I mean, with the support zone, which I mean, I'm really biased on US 30 shorts. Like I really believe US 30 is gonna short, but it's not really wanting to do what I'm thinking it's gonna do. Let me give it one last chance. See, today I actually broke my trading rule. I didn't like Nas trade, to be honest with you. I feel like Nas could have been a trade that I could have avoided, but US 30 is a trade that I'm really liking, to be honest with you. And I really just don't want to miss out on that trade. Put that at 50% because this is kind of dark low key. So Nas 100, we did get faked out, of course. That's nothing new. We got faked out. Price came, took off. I'm assuming probably the liquidity up above these highs. Probably took liquidity, started going back down, which is cool beans. Nas, I mean that was Nas 100, and then US 30. It broke below the lows, and it decided to come back up for whatever reason, and now it's breaking out. Now it's breaking down below again. So really just gonna be seeing what's gonna be happening. US 30 is really consolidating to the side. I mean, US 30 is really consolidating in this one little area, so it's not really moving much, to be honest with you. But we're gonna see what's cooking, guys. Hopefully we can see a dub today. You know, like US 30 is really telling me, yo, we're gonna push sells. Go ahead and sell, but it's not wanting to push down. It's just wanting to play in the same area for some reason. All we just need is one little push, and then we're gonna be solid. But I'm just really waiting to see what happens. Just trying to see what's gonna happen. I really believe US 30 is gonna sell off. I'm really biased on US 30 sells. Right now we are at a support zone. As you guys can see, this is a decent support zone. So we could push past the support zone right here that I'm marking up for you guys right now. Let me see. If I can friggin' just mark the support zone, holy crap. But it's respecting the hell out of that support zone right now, so it's just not really looking the best. We just need to pass that support zone. We need to give it the almighty push, you know, from Naruto, that almighty push. Push past that support zone. Almighty push. We're almost breaking that support zone, which is a good thing. But I really needed to stop respecting that support zone and just smash through it, you know. If it could just respectfully smash that support zone, that would be amazing. And then if we look at Nas is really just consolidating. I ain't gonna lie. Nas was just, if I would have been a little bit more patient, I would have noticed that Nas was just not gonna be a good trade for the day. So yeah, Nas is really just not a good trade at all. Nas is gonna be consolidating sideways today. It's not gonna be showing any type of trade. US 30. All it has to do is just push past that support zone. Once it pushes past that support zone, I mean we're looking at a pretty good, decent fall. We just need to push past the support zone and close below that support zone. And close pretty strong too. We can do that. I'm pretty sure we can hit the rest of these points. We don't do that, then I just don't really see anything happening, to be honest with you. But US 30 though, I want to see it push past the support zone. That'd be pretty cool, ain't gonna lie. And then if it closes strong below that support zone, then that would be even better in my opinion. But we gotta see what's cooking though, cause like I said, US 30 is really just wanting to slowly go down and consolidate, but it's not going down fast enough for my likings, which is today is Fake Out Friday. You know, today is Friday. Friday's not always a ton of volume, but there is usually volume. So you just gotta sometimes remain a little bit patient and just let price do its thing. Sometimes, you know, support US 30 will go down. Sometimes it won't go down. It just really comes down to whether you get lucky or not and your setup was right or not, you know. But we're gonna see though. We're gonna see eventually. We do have a minute and 30 seconds until this candle closes. It is closing. It is not wanting to close under that support zone, which it needs to. It really, really needs to. We're just patiently waiting to see what happens. It is under that support zone, which is a good thing. And now it's not. We look at the 15-minute. You guys can see that we are still respecting that support zone. If we can get past all this area right here, it's free fall. It's literally going to be a free fall. Like if it gets pushed past that too, it's going to be a free fall up until at least this area right here. I believe that it will be a free fall up to at least. Bro, what is up with this, man? Just mark it up to this area at the very minimum. So with that right there, that's a good 250 points minimum secured that we could potentially make, but we're not going to get super greedy. I'm just here to win my trade and make my money back, gang. All right, so it did close below this support zone, which is a good thing. Now I need to see it close below this support zone, god dang it. Let's see what it's gonna do. Let's check on NAS. NAS is looking pretty straight for sales, somewhat. We still have a lot of support down here that we need to clear up. So, but I'm good off of NAS, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of NAS. NAS is whatever to me, yo. I ain't gonna lie. NAS is literally whatever to me. Like I personally prefer to trade. I personally prefer to trade US 30 over NAS all day, any day, to be honest. All right, guys. So this trade is looking pretty good. We actually did get a little bit lower, if I'm being honest. So I want to say maybe that's like where I got into, somewhere around there. Just waiting to see what's gonna happen. If we're gonna hit our take profit or not. I just need to see it push us a bit more, gang. Just a wee bit more, gang. And it'll be at take profit. Or it could just push back up, you know. It's whatever it wants to do. As you guys can see, I am in the trade on US 30. And I'm currently up 80 bucks. So if I was to close this point right now, I will basically make back one of the trades that I lost. But we're bearish bias. Bias on bearish. Bias on the sell. We're going to trust the process. And we're going to hope for the best that we made the correct decision today. If I was to win this trade at a 1 or 2, I will basically be back at break even where I started at. And I basically make no money today. You know, just a couple dollars probably. So let's hope that this trade hits today, so I can make back my money. I just really wanted to hit TP already, you know? Just hit TP, gang. Come on, gang. My cat escaped the room. That's crazy. Guys, meet Zoro. This is my cat, my companion. Whenever I'm in the room by myself and my girlfriend's not here. Say, what's up, Zoro? What it do, gang? There you go, buddy. I got my cat some new food, and he loves that new food, yo. Like, absolutely loves that new food. He will literally sniff his old food, and he will not even pay attention to the old food anymore. It's just new food or no food. I'm like, God dang, bro. And he used to freaking love it when I would fill his bowl with his old food, but now it's got to be the new food. But I mixed his old food with his new food, so we're gonna see if he likes it or not. Hopefully, he still enjoys it because, oh, you talk about that. He's eating his old food right now. He probably ran out of his new food. Oh no, he still got his new food there. So yeah, he just wants a little bit of a mixture. That's what's up. Oh boy, you hate to see it, man. You really hate to see that. See, my problem is that sometimes I will say I'll remain patient, but whenever I see a setup, whenever I see a play happening the way I want it to play out, I take the trade. You know, I don't. That's me. That's how I do. That's how I trade. When I see something going, when I see a zone getting broken, I take the trade. You know, because you know, there's a 50% chance that is gonna go the direction that I wanted to go, or is gonna fake out, and I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to take that chance. I'm willing to take that risk. And you know, an example for Nas 100, it was breaking my resistance zone. I was willing to take that chance, but instantly I got faked out. You know, and you know it is what it is. It sucks, but same thing with US 30. You know, US 30 breaks my support zone, and it breaks another support zone. And you know, I'm in the trade. You know, I take the risk, but sometimes you know you just hate to see that happen, bro. Sometimes it just doesn't want to go the way you wanted to play out. So it's like what do we do here? You know what I mean? So that's just the thing with my trading strategy. Sometimes you just gotta be able to take risk and be able to say, you know what, either I'm gonna take this risk or I'm gonna potentially see the trade take off without me. And I don't really like seeing the trade take off without me. You know, I do have a limit on how many trades I'm gonna take, but um which I'm not gonna lie, today I did pass my limit on 2 trades. I am on my third trade. This is my third trade, my last trade for sure. If I lose this trade, I am gonna freaking walk away because I'm not gonna blow my account. I'm just not gonna do that. But um whenever I see a setup happening and my bias is strong, you know, I prefer to take that trade and I prefer to see my bias come through, you know, because it's a 50% chance of the trade you know, hitting take profit. There's a 50% chance that you're gonna get faked out, and there's a 50% chance it's gonna go in the direction that you're intending to go. This is a breakout strategy. So once it breaks out, you know, and you know, it's pushing in one direction, one good direction. You just gotta be able to, you know, take that trade. You gotta be able to take that initiation and just go ahead and do your thing, you know. But, um, you know, sometimes you gotta take that risk because sometimes if you don't take that risk, you know, it's there's a chance that you're gonna, like I said, it's either gonna take off without you or you're just gonna lose another trade. So that's my dilemma. You know, it is what it is. Though I did take the risk, and I am going to be okay with my risk. I just know that if I lose this trade, bro, I'm completely out. I will take my L. I will freaking walk. I will walk to the barbershop with that L, and I might upload this video later today, boy, because I will be upset. But if I take this win, I mean, you know, at least I take a win. You know, that would be pretty freaking cool, to be honest, at this point. Whoa, that was a fart. My dog's over here farting and stuff. God dang. I just really want to see Price hit TP already. God dang. It's taking forever to hit TP, man. It's literally just consolidating in this air right now. This is a freaking super strong support zone right now, bro. And it's just not playing with it. It's just not playing with it. There are times when I do just walk away from the chart and I let Price do its thing. I don't want to do that today. Just like that, guys, we have hit TP. I am gonna take that win. And today I closed the day off with $2.22 win. So today we were pretty risky. I was thinking about going for that 1 to 3, but I just didn't do it, man. I'm just not gonna do it. Where's my P&L? So that was $154 trade. And today I did lose 152. I lost 152 bucks. I could have held out, but I didn't. Like I said, I was planning on holding out until the let me take this off real quick. Um these is my 2 losses, 77, 74, and then my 1 win, the 154. I was planning on holding to that 1 to 3, but it's just because of how freaking Price is moving, I didn't really want to, but I could have held it, bro. I wanted to hold it so bad. But it's because of how prices moving today, bro. Prices are moving trash today, man. I could have rather just held it, you know. If I would have kept it, let's see where we could have at least tried and close that. Let's see. This was right here, so that was $200. I really wanted to hold it all the way over here though for the 240. That was gonna be the goal, but the way price is moving today, I just really wasn't trying to risk it. Um, I really just wasn't trying to risk it. So today I close out the day $690 balance, $690.14, $2.22 profit today. So I didn't really make nothing, to be honest with you. I would have made some money if I didn't take the first trade on US 30 and if I didn't take the first trade on NAS. If I would have avoided that sell on NAS, I mean that buy on NAS and that first sell on US 30, I could have won, you know, and I would have been up to date for the challenge at, let's see, I was at 688, so 688 plus 160, I could have been at $848 today, making it one trade away from freaking winning. But next week 100% you guys will see it live. It took me about, well, if I win next week, it will basically take me about a week and a half to 2 weeks for me to turn $500 into $1,000 trading on indices, making money online. So we're just gonna close it off. We did hit TP, we smashed through TP. And yeah, man, we're just gonna, like I said, take the L. NAS 100 was just honestly a horrible trade. It was just gonna be a consolidating trade today, and then US 30 is just you know, it just did its thing, bro. So it just took a little bit of, it just took a little minute. If we look at the 1 minute time frame, you guys can see clearly US 30 came down and it just spiked back up, which is crazy. Came back down, took the rebreak, took the trade off the rebreak, which if I would have hit it right here, I would have been hit that freaking take profit. But anyways, regardless, I freaking waited through all of this right here. Wait, I waited through all of this right here. There's a bunch of up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and finally hit TP. So, and look at that. Thankfully, I didn't. Thankfully, I didn't hold until TP3, which if we do the math right now, it would have been all the way over here. You see how close it could have been, but if I would have held, and it could potentially go down from this point, but I just, you know, I would have been back at damn near break even, you know, and look, this trade is still going up, so I could have even hit break even. So I'm just gonna call it a win in my book. I really wish I didn't take that first NAS trade. I could have at least been up, you know, in the 700s, but next week we're gonna do our thing. Next week, look at that break even, is crazy. Next week we're gonna go ahead and hit the $1,000 mark. All I need is literally just 2 winning trades, guys. 2 winning trades, and we're gonna hit our TP3. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Nothing really happened today, but we did make our money back. So I'll catch you guys next week. Hello. Oops.